My name's Ganon Baker, and I own Shake and Bake Basketball Services. We travel all across the world and help develop players' fundamentals. Today, we're going to take you what we call the finishing school. Good friend of mine, Pete Strickland, great basketball coach, introduced me to a layup drill called finishing school. And I've tinkered a little bit with it, and we're going to show you many, many ways to finish around your feet. A great coach said once that basketball is a game where you use your feet to get in a position to use your hand. And I really believe there's a big correlation between the quality of a player's footwork and the quality of a player's shot. There's a direct correlation between your feet and your shot. And so we're going to teach you how to create space on the finish. There are many different ways to separate: on the ground, in the air, in the triple threat, with the dribble. Today we're going to show you how to separate and create space from the ground. Finishing school. We're going to introduce yourself to your feet and give you many different ways to finish. Ready to start sweating? Let's get after it. Now let's go over the foundation for the finish. One, at the end of your finish, you want to plant your feet. We call it sticky feet. Really screw your feet into the ground. Second, you want to start low and finish high. Start low, finish high. And third, you want to keep that ball in private property. If the defense is here, you always want to have the concept: defender, your body, your chicken wing, and ball. Public property, private property. Defense, body, ball. Two more concepts. You want a high jump. You don't want a long jump. You want to jump up, not out. And the last one, Morgan Wooten says it best: look it in. Look the ball in. Those concepts right there are the foundation to your finishing. Now we'll get to the moves. Now we'll go through the Allen Iverson layup series. He has a face layup. He used the rim to separate, reverse layup. He goes reverse off two. He goes from the wing. A little running, hook. And the last one, he goes tight to the rim. Comes here, and he goes tight to the rim as he scoots it past that outstretched arm. Let's look at how to perfect those moves. It's called finishing school off 2 feet. We don't want to touch the rim. We want to catch, pivot, defender, body, ball, concept, get the rebound, next guy goes. Pivot, 2 feet, eyes on the rim, without touching the rim. Once we go form, all right, here we go, Thomas. Yeah, once we go form, and we can go speed. Catch, look, go. Catch, look, go. Good. Catch, look, go. Now we go full speed. Here we go. No rim. Let's go, quick, pivot, good, eyes on the rim, low to high. Keep the ball in private property, screwing those sticky feet. Good. Now we go make 15 in 30 seconds. But we're not stepping, we're planting. We're here, off 2 feet, and stop. Now we go off 1 foot. We're here, we high jump. We get that right knee all the way up. Eyes on the rim, catch, work on the last part of the layup. Form, good, get that knee up to the rim. Nice job. Extend. Tight. That's what Jordan says. Tight on the start. Extend it on the finish. Good. Let's go full speed. Go. As soon as he shoots, next guy goes. Get it up. No rim. No rim. Up. 1 foot. 1 foot. 1 foot. Get low. Get low. Good. And stop. Nice job. Now we go 2 feet reverse. Right hand. Catch. Pivot, keep the ball on the baseline side. Right hand reverse. Let's go form. Eyes on the rim. Good. Look it in. A little bit harder than it looks. But once you have repetition, then you just work on the simplicity. Simplicity is doing it every day. Keeping the drill simple. Doing exactly as the coach wants. Here we go. Let's go full speed. Go. Quick. Good. Ball never hits the ground. Ball never hits the ground. Reverse layup. Iverson. Big guys come to block it. Use the rim as your friend, not your foe. If you don't use the rim, then it's your foe. If you use the rim, it's your friend. Nice job. Way to work. Now, after you do your face-ups, after you do your 2 feet face, after you do your 2 feet reverse, let's go 1 foot reverse. Knee to your chest. High jump. Look at it. Defender body ball concept. So we go 1 foot. Don't let the ball hit the ground. Catch. You can get a lot of reps. It's a simulated version of the old mic and drill. Ball did not hit the rim on those reps. That's how you have perfect practice. Now let's work on pointing the shoulder, the Iverson layup from the wing. What we want to do is tee our defender. Our defender's here with his body. We want to tee him and keep our body as the length of the tee and the defender's body as the top of the tee. We rotate our hips just a little bit, but we always keep the defender body ball concept. Now we point the shoulder off 1 foot. We're here, we just go off 1 foot. Here, just go off 1 foot. Here, just go off 1 foot. Again, try not to hit the rim. You might want to go right hand, then left hand. Get that left knee up. And then now, we tight to the rim. We're here, we go tight to the rim. For the second way to shoot that running hook, tight to the rim. Left, tight to the rim. Get left, tight to the rim. Here, tight to the rim. All different ways to shoot the Iverson and build up that Iverson layup. Now we got the Richard Hamilton finish. He goes 1-2 step, jump hook. He might finish now with the step through. It's 2 feet off the fake. Now he might finish off 1 foot. Step through. And now he comes back with a third pivot. He's here. 1, 2, jump. So let's look at the Richard Hamilton 1-2 step finish series. Now let's take it to finishing school. Anytime you have a pass, a cut, or a drive, you want to get to the midline, the hoop line, because good things happen down here. In this drill, we want to get our feet in between the cone. Cones are great at symbolizing defense, adding another obstacle, so you can really have tennis feet or good, perfect feet. Here's what we want. We want to dribble, plant the inside foot so it shields the defender away from us, and we also have a counter jump hook. All right, let's look at it full speed. So we go step, 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 hook. First step is that left foot, 1 dribble. Go. Good, nice job. Eyes on the rim. Eyes on the rim, low to high. High jump, not long jump. Boom. Low to high, eyes on the rim. Good, good, Joe. Quick. Don't shoot till you have the ball. Go again. There you go. Way to correct yourself, Joe. It's not a jump stop. 1-2 step. Joe makes a great point. We're not jump stopping. We're planting on this inside foot. So when we mix up our finish, now we have a pivot foot to counter with, and now we want to finish on the step through 2 feet. Here we go. Counter step through. Sell it, don't tell it. Finish high. Sell it, don't tell it. Go. Good. Nice job. What I mean by that is, don't show the ball to the defender. Sell it. Give him a quick pump fake, but don't elongate your fake and don't minimize your movement. Maximize your movement. Tight, violent jabs. Step through. Good. Nice. Shoulder to shoulder. Oh, we're going off 2 feet. Going off 2 feet. 2 feet right now. Good. Nice. That's it. Very good. Now we'll go off 1 foot. 1 foot. Step. 1 foot. Good. Good. Shoulder to shoulder. Nice job. Finish, finish. Up, stay to your score. Go again. Always stay to your score. Never leave in these drills until you make the shot. Good job, Joe. Now the third option, we go third pivot. We're here, we don't have nothing, we come back and shoot a little floater. Third pivot, Richard Hamilton. Here we go. Good. Good. See how his feet are under his shoulders? We're here, freeze it. My feet are under my shoulders, therefore I have a more balanced shot. That was a correlation we were talking about with your feet and the quality of your shot. Great job. Now we're going to work on the Dwayne Wade series. He has a great jump stop. And make no mistake about it, I might call this the Dwayne Wade move or the Richard Hamilton move because they're very good at doing it. But these are elementary skills that extraordinary athletes have mastered. These are the basics. Make no mistake about it. We try to teach you in progression. And if you learn chapter 1, move 1, now you're ready to go to move 2. But now we're going to leave on 1, land on 2. Let's look at the Dwayne Wade jump stops. Leave on 1, land on 2, jump hook. He also likes to mix up his finish. He'll come here, shot fake, dunk on you or floater. And the third way to finish off the jump stop, the last thing he does, is he fades in the air as he jumps up. He separates in the air. So here, jump stop, and then he fades in the air. But Dwayne Wade gets a lot higher than me. Let's look at it. 1 dribble, midline, hook. Good. Nice job. Good job, Norm. Start our dribble. Coach says go. Hook. Good. Nice job, Norm. Now, let's mix up our finish. You don't want to have the steady diet of the same moves, the same finishes. We call this changing speed on our finish by adding a shot fake. So here, add a little up fake, look under the ball. Keep those feet still, stay with it. Good. Keep those feet still. Boom, we never move after our jump stop because that's a walk. Let's go, Norm. Good, nice job. Nice job, very good. And now the counter is jump. And as we shoot, we separate. We give you a little more freedom now to jump out instead of jump up, but only on this move. Shot, jump out, only on this drill. Let's go. A little difficult. Good, nice job. Stay with it. Norm's not over, he stays till he scores. Last one. One more. Good, Norm. Here we go. Dwayne Wade. Jump stop. Finish. Now, Dwayne Wade can also finish in a stride stop, just like Richard Hamilton. And here's what he does when he finishes with a 1-2 step. He might get pushed up the lane a little bit. Norm, guard me real quick. If I'm being guarded by Norm, he might push me up the lane just a little bit. And now I'm not in my comfort zone anymore. But as I come up the lane and I see his top foot or his shoulder, now as I pick it up, I'm spinning. And now because a negative, I've turned a negative into a positive. Now I got more room to finish. We call that angling up. And now we spin, half spin with 1 foot finish and a 2 foot finish. We're going to fake spin. And we're also going to fake step through spin. Let's look at the different ways that Dwayne Wade finishes on his angle up move using a 1-2 stride finish. 2 feet. Now he finishes off 1 foot. Now he fakes the drop. Choose turn around, Jay. Now he fakes the drop, fakes the shot. Here's a third pivot. Different ways to finish with your feet. Let's look at it. 1-2 step, into dribble spin. We're coming here. As we pick it up, we drop. We pivot off 2 feet. We keep the ball, defender, body, ball, finish. Let's look at it full speed. Go. Good. Nice job. Now we finish off 1 foot. We come, we sell it, and as we spin, we just carry the foot instead of putting that left foot down. Let's look at it full speed. 2 dribbles. High jump, don't long jump. Nice job, good. Let's get all the way to the cones. All the way to the cones. So you can sell that move. Nice job. Now, we fake the drop, turn around jumper. Come here, fake. Face up, shot. Let's look at it full speed. Dwayne Wade, 6'5", 6'6". If you have a little bit of height advantage over your defender, this really helps. Play. Good. Nice job. Very good. Finish. Stay with it. Great thing about this drill is you can work on your offensive rebounding, as Norm is. One more, Norm. Good. Nice job. Now the last one is the 3rd pivot. We're coming here. 1, 2, 3. 3rd pivots are great because it makes you slow down on the finish. The biggest mistakes young players make is they don't change speeds. And again, you can't have the same steady diet of a game. You got to change speeds on your cuts, change speeds on your starts, change speeds on your finish. It throws the defense off. Good. 1 foot or 2 foot, Norm, your choice. Good. 1, 2, 3rd pivot. Good. Nice job. Last one. 1, 2, good. Step through. Nice. Finish. Tap it in. 3, good job. Next player is one of my favorite players, Steve Nash. He has a great series of finishing, creating space with his feet. He definitely is very comfortable with both his feet. And here's what he does. Let's look at his inside foot pivot. Steve Nash loves to go off 1 foot. And what we're going to do is we're going to create and kind of lean in and make sure we dip our shoulder into that defense. Again, it's a shoulders game with Steve Nash. All he's trying to do is get his shoulders to the defender's hips. And as that defender's coming, if the lane is open, he's pushing that defender right under the rim. And so he's creating a situation where the defender can't block his shot because he's pushed him under the rim. So we're going to work on the lean-in jumper, and then we're going to work on the old step, and then the old running hook off the inside foot. So let's look at those 2 layups using our finishing school drill. We go right, left. Now we kind of lean under the rim and make sure our head is past the basket. Call these Steve Nash lean-ins. 1 dribble, 2 steps. Lean in, good. Nice job. Really want to lean in. Your body wants to be here, and the ball wants to be here. Really lean on that. Lean in on that imaginary defender. Nice job. Now, great move if you don't have anybody open. We're coming here. Step through. Don't have nothing. So we're going running hook off the finish. 3rd pivot, Steve Nash, 1 foot hook. So let's start here. 1 dribble. Good. Good. Nice. Now let's add the cones. If you don't have cones, that's fine. If you have cones, it always makes it a little more difficult, puts a little more pressure on you. Good. Check your receivers, check your shot. Let's go off 1 foot. 1 foot, that's Richard Hamilton. Steve Nash goes off 1 foot. Good. Nice shot. Now we're going to go through the Steve Nash pivots, but the only difference is we're using our outside foot. Before, we're using our inside foot, the foot closest to the basket. Now we're going to stride stop with our outside foot. So he might drive, don't have nothing, come here, jump hook. He goes off 1 foot, comes here, don't have nothing. Now he goes turn around J. He's here. Fade J. And now he goes step through. All using the outside foot. Or third pivot. Let's break the drill down into finishing school. We're going to take 1 or 2 dribbles. We pivot off our outside foot. We check, not open. Our receivers are not open, so we come back to a shooting position without walking and give a little 2-foot jump hook. Let's look at it. Shoot a little jump hook. Good. Nice job, Joe. Good. Excellent. Check. All right, now let's look at it off 1 foot. Good. Try to get your body in between those cones. Really explode up. High jump. Here, explode up. Fire those feet. Good. All right, the next one is turning around J. We come here, don't have nothing. We turn and we jump straight up. A little slight fade, but you want to try to angle up and beat them with your feet. Right here, guard me, Joe. What you're doing is, as a defender comes here, you're creating a closeout. So when you come here, you have a closeout situation where you can get your shot off and that guy's coming right into you. Let's look at it. Fade J. Straight up J. Boom. Slight fade. Good. Last one. Come here, 1 or 2 dribbles. Bam. The last move is a step through. Third pivot. Don't ever forget about your third pivot. 1, 2, and now we go tight to the rim. 3. Go through the cone this time. Here we go. 1, 2, good. Nice job. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, sell it. 2, good. And 3. That's how you create space to get to your place. Boys and girls coaches, there's 2 types of players. Dwayne Wade is real strong and aggressive. He's more confrontational, using his strength and power. Steve Nash is a little more slender, athletic. He's more separational. So I'm not saying which player you're going to be, but make sure you're working on both types of categories of moves. Now we're going to work on the Steve Nash backward jump stops. He goes to the lane, leaves on 1, lands on 2, bang, bang. Now he slide dribbles, 1, 2 step, stride stop. And now he adds a finish. Shot. Let's look at it. Notice how the moves, when they're finished, they're done in a game-like situation. For all you guys, the game must be played at a progression from in to out. That's why finishing school is so good. We work on here for the jump stop. We start in close to finish out in game position at a later date. Let's look at the jump stop. Leave on 1, land on 2. Good. Good. Really separate on that catch. Backwards. Plant 1. Plant 1. Land on 2. So you're able to finish. Plant. Good. Nice job. Perfect feet. Keep those feet under you last time. Bang, bang. Now let's look at the slide dribble. We don't separate in the air, we separate with the dribble. We're coming here, and we dribble to separate. You see more college players and pros doing this. Second graders, you can still do this. It's a great footwork drill to work on your balance, to work on your footwork. Good. Perfect feet. Nice job. Last one. Start and close. One dribble, second dribble, bang, bang. The last one, anything you want, mix up your finish with the fake. Finishing school. Good, nice fake. That was violent. Boys and girls, make your fakes sincere. Make them violent, tight, hip to head. Leaves that defense dead. Now we're going to go over the Mari Stoudemire finishes. He likes to be a little more confrontational. He'll pound, 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 step back, shot. Now he'll pound, step under, shot. Now he'll be confrontational. He'll get you under the rim, fake you on one side, go the other. And he's dunking that. I'm just finishing. And then he shoots with his inside hand, which if you have hops, and it's a different way to finish, it's okay. Because it mixes up your finish. So let's look at those two finishes. First one, we pound, we jab. Now we separate, keep it high, shot. Let's look at it. Jam, good. Keep it high. Good, keep the ball high. Sticky feet. Separate with the jab step. Good. Nice shot. Now we bring it on the outside under our leg. We're here, right off the glass. Eyes up, good. Keep that drag foot. If I'm going left, that right foot is drag foot. One more time. If I'm going left, that right foot is drag foot. Now let's go underneath the rim and let's flush it on the other side. So we'll start here, go here, flush it on the other side. Good. Nice job. Using that outside pivot foot again here, flush it on the other side. Nice. And the last one, unorthodox, using your only time in the world workouts, we use the inside hand to throw the defense off. Good. Again, most of the time for shorter players, you're going outside hand. But again, it's okay to throw them a steady diet to give them something different. Now we're going to KG series. We're pound dribbling. We're going in, stop, pivot, off the outside foot. Now we fake step through. Fake step through. And now the last one is a third pivot. Pound, pound, 1, 2, rise up, 3. The only time you want to use your third pivot is if you don't have a receiver. Don't have one. Don't have one. Maybe now you have a shot. Let's look at it. Kevin Garnett, when he plants his pivot foot, it's his outside foot, and now he turns to separate and shoots the short bank. Kevin Garnett finished with the outside pivot J. Let's go, Norm. Pound, pound, outside foot, good. High jump. Nice job, good. Pound, pound, boom. Off the glass makes it move easy. Now, we go step through, fake the J. Come here, and just rip it and finish. Outside pivot. Good. Nice. Left hand, good. Sell it, don't tell it. Shot. Nice job. Now the last one, emergency pivot, we use as our third pivot. Again, we start in close. Good. Nice. Excellent. Very good. Kevin Garnett using your outside pivot foot series. These are called chair sweeps. I have a tape out called 35 dribble moves. And any dribble move you want works. Make sure you're low, make sure you're still, make sure you play in straight lines. But make a quick dribble move, place it on the chair, outside, inside sweep, and now we're going to execute any footwork. We gave you over 30 of them to finish the drill. 1 foot, 2 feet, Steve Nash, Stoudemire, Kevin Garnett. Let's look at it. Game speed. As soon as I hit the chair, next guy goes. Good. Good. Go. Go, Norm. Nice jump stop. Good. Mix up your finish. Any finish you want. Good. Nice step through. Very good. That's how you mix up your finishes. Now we got the penetration kick drill. We shot fake, execute a finish. Steve Nash outside. We pivot, come, catch, shoot. Let's look at it. The start is in the triple threat. Again, I got a great training in the triple threat tape. You can go over all those moves at a later date. Add a triple threat move here. Jump stop, shot and fake kick. Good. Now Joe goes. Good. Nice. Good pivot. Perfect feet. Good. Sweet. Always steady score. Good jump stop. Good, there we go, baseline, outside pivot. That's how you work out. Last drill, this is called the 3-cone Martin drill. A good friend of mine, Frank Martin, runs the PDC camp in LA, California. He does a great job with 5 cones. We'll use 3 cones today. Make a quick move here. 1 or 2 dribbles. Change direction. Come to a footwork finish, stop, jump hook, step through, third pivot, whatever you like at the last cone. Let's get after it. Good, good, hard, tap, quick change direction. Nice, good step through. Good, couple more. Good, good, eyes up. Oh, nice, good third pivot. Man, what a workout. You guys have to understand the quality of your shots is in direct relation to the quality of your footwork. We gave you over 30 ways to work your feet in a position to use your hands. Practice it. Pick 2. Master them. Then go on to 2 more. But the most important thing is my foundation, is our foundation to make your game better and make your life better. Intensity. You got to work hard at your game. If you want to change your game, change your work ethic. Consistency. Simplicity and repetition, that equals success. But you won't get that unless you have tremendous consistency. It takes time to get better. Persistence. You're not going to be perfect. Use failure as an education. Be persistent, and then you start learning how to get better. Faith. The best author, the best finisher I've ever known is Jesus Christ. And love. You got to have passion. You got to love what you do. If you don't have love, you're never really going to enjoy work. Those 5 things will help you be a better finisher. Remember, if you want to get to your place, you've got to learn how to create space. Let's get after it. And if you need me, I'll be at shakeandbakebasketball.com. Hope you start sweating and get after your workout.